Yo, yo! What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Knuckles MMA, and I'm back with another video. Listen, it's been like almost 3 weeks. I get it. I apologize. I've been pretty busy. As some of y'all know, I did graduate last Saturday. It was an amazing time. It's crazy to even know that, dude, I'm done with school. You know, I will be going on to college, but I'm done with high school. Um, Now comes the summer, and hopefully we're gonna get all this running. I got a lot of opportunities, hopefully that could come my way. I got people that I want to collab with. I got a ton of video ideas. Man, we're gonna hit the ground running this summer, and I cannot wait. But what's this video about? We're doing a 316 reaction video, man. I like 316. I really did. For those who watched it, it was a pretty good card. But let's hop straight into this video. Let me start sharing my screen, y'all. We're gonna be starting with the prelims here. And then we're gonna go on to the main card, and we're just gonna take this card down piece by piece. And hopefully y'all will share your ideas in the comment section as well, because I really do wanna know what y'all thought about it. Starting off with this first fight here. Chaos Williams fought Andres Gustafsson. Now this was a pretty sloppy fight. I'm gonna be honest. I thought Chaos Williams was gonna win because Gustafsson, he likes to just throw himself towards you. He's very much a pressure fighter, but like he has no like structure towards it. He kind of just wants to like hit you and do damage to you, and that's just how he's gonna win the fight. If he knocks you out, he knocks you out. But Chaos Williams did have some good moments in this fight. I honestly, I kind of thought Chaos Williams did win the fight, but I could also see why they gave it to Gustafsson as well, because Gustafsson did a little bit more than Chaos Williams. But Chaos Williams stepped in on like I think it was ooh, a couple days notice, or like a couple weeks notice, or something to that extent. But Gustafsson got it done. On to the second fight. Sergey Spivak versus Waldos Cortez Acosta. This was uh, eh, this fight was okay. This fight was okay. As you can see on the total strikes, on the total significant strikes, on paper it looked like Waldo Acosta won. But if you were watching the fight, it really looked like Sergey did enough to win that fight. Props to Waldo's Cortez Acosta. It's ridiculous that he's even like it's crazy that he beat Sergey, which is like it sucks to say, but like I didn't think that he was gonna beat Sergey at all. To be flat out honest with you, and it's kind of I don't even know what to say to this. To be honest with you, it's kind of I really didn't care too much about this fight. The heavyweight division is in absolute shambles right now, so hey, hats off to Waldo's Cortez Acosta. He's starting to creep up towards like the top of the division, and I think he's probably gonna get starched this next fight, or he's gonna get dominated. Can't wait to see that. On to the second to last card in this prelims. As goodness, Azamat Mirzakhanov absolutely starts Brenson Ribeiro. This fight, I don't know why they made this fight. I don't know why Ribeiro decided to just be like, yeah, I'm going to go up against a dude that just got suspended for popping for steroids, and who hits extremely hard. Why would you fight him? I get it, like it's money, but dude, your health is also a very important thing as well. I don't. Asmat Mirzakhanov got it done. Good for him. I really don't know what to say about this fight either because Asmat Mirzakhanov, he has power, okay, good, but I don't. He's not beating the top of the division. He's not. I mean, yeah, he has power, but his cardio absolutely sucks. Put him up against somebody that's like good with their cardio, like, Jamal Hill. Actually, let me see the rankings right now. Let me see the rankings right now. Let me see. Asmat Mirzakhanov is number 11. That's crazy. He actually beats most of these dudes. Um, like if he fought Khalil Rountree, I think Khalil Rountree's beating him. I think Zhang Mingyang could give him a good fight. They're probably gonna rebook this fight right here against Johnny Walker because that's originally what was supposed to happen. And then Johnny Walker got injured and he pulled out. So that's probably what's like the next fight. But he beats Krylov. I think he beats Volkan Ozdemir. I think he beats Dominic Reyes, to be honest with you. Um, but like once you get to like other than Rakic, dude, I don't know how Rakic is still ranked number 6. How is this dude still in the top 7? And you have Jan Blachowicz, Carlos Ulberg, Jamal Hill, Yuri, Alex, Mago. Like how this dude is on like a losing skid. I'm sorry, I'm like ranting right now. But this dude hasn't won since 2021. I okay. Anyways. 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 Um yeah, I really didn't care for this fight at all. Good for Azamat Mizukhanov. He's probably gonna no, not probably. He's going to start Jamal Walker, Johnny Walker, and then we'll go from there, to be honest with you. This is what I really want to talk about right here. This is what I really want to talk about right here because my GOAT, Joshua Van, RIP to my GOAT. I'm gonna be honest because he looked absolutely amazing against Bruno Silva. He put on a masterclass against Bruno Silva. We knew it was gonna happen. My GOAT, my GOAT, my GOAT. I don't care if it's glazing. I don't care if it's glazing. My GOAT. It's my GOAT right there. Joshua Van. Manel Kopp, if you didn't know, Manel Kopp was supposed to fight Brandon Royval, and Kopp fractured his foot training. If you want to see that video, like go on Twitter. You could probably find it right now if you looked up like MMA and all that good stuff. But Joshua Van is fighting Brandon Royval now. He stepped in. I don't think Joshua Van's gonna win against Royval. Royval is a bigger test than I think Royval could handle right now. Um, and it kind of scares me because Joshua Van is in a comfortable spot where he can fight people that are like ahead of him. Like he can fight a Tim Elliott. Tim Elliott's not like good at all anymore. Um, but he can fight like a Steve Erceg. I'm gonna share this with you guys so you guys can see as well. But my boy is right here, okay? And Bruno Silva dropped on him. Wow, that's crazy. Um, but Joshua Van, right? He could fight Tim Elliott. He could fight Asu Alimbayev, Alex Perez after like I think they should have gave Joshua Van the like winner of Perez and Erceg, to be honest with you. But now Van is jumping up 9 spots to fight Royval on a couple weeks' notice. And I think what's gonna happen is Joshua Van is going to lose. He's gonna lose. And if he gets finished, I hope that's not the case. But if he gets finished, he's going to be kind of stationary in this number 10 spot. And I think that Timarov is going to be Asu Alimbayev, and then they're going to give Joshua Van to Timarev, or they're going to give him to Kai Asakura, or they're going to give him to somebody who, like Joshua Van, really shouldn't be fighting because they're under him. And it kind of scares me because what I see happening is I I think they're shoving Joshua Van up too fast. I don't think he should have I don't think he should be fighting Rivalic. And honestly, it's just because I really like the fighter, but I feel like they're trying to do Joshua Van like they're doing to Urseg. Well, they did to Urseg. Um because after Van beat Bruno Silva, if you watch the press conference after, Van called out Brandon Moreno. They were hyping him up so much to the point where he called up Brandon Moreno in like a respectful way. But why? Why? Don't know. I don't want to see this from my goat. But it scares me. But for where we're at right now, we're gonna keep it at face value. This dude completely outstruck and dominated Bruno Silva like the whole fight. Um, it's crazy. It's so crazy what he did to him. Joshua Van does need to work on his leg kicks though. He needs to work on covering up the or checking the leg kicks and doing a little bit of a better job handling those outside shots. But other than that, he did really good in that fight, and I'm happy to see him, staying active. I it sucks that it's against Royval, but hey, beggars can't be choosers, and I'm still happy that he's fighting. Onto the main card here, we had Kevin Holland submit Vicente Luque. This fight was interesting. It was interesting. Kevin Holland actually tried for once, and he submitted Vicente Luque. I believe it was a Dars. Don't quote me on that. Do not quote me on that. Let me see. Okay, I can't read. Let me see something. Hmm. Why is Canelo Alvarez and Crawford being advertised on the UFC website? Okay. Um, that that's a problem. Anyways, wow, that's bad. Um, oh, they don't even have it up yet. But yeah, Kevin Holland submitted Luke. I think it was a Darce choke. I can't remember. It might have been an Anaconda or no. I think it was a Darce. I think it was a Darce because the way he folded his body. I think I'm pretty sure it was a Darce. But Kevin Holland locked in a Darce on Vicente Luque, and Vicente Luque's leg was caught in between Holland's legs. Vicente couldn't go anywhere, so he had to tap. Um, Kevin Holland looked really good in this fight. He did. He looked really good in this fight, and he called out Kobe Covington next. And I think that's a fight to make because that's really entertaining. Now that we're seeing Kevin Holland actually try, I like it. I like it. Let's get it done. Let's get it done because I like that. Onto this, onto this fight. Yo, I was gonna do a video before this card had happened, just to like give my predictions, and you know how I usually do it. For those who like watch the channel consistently. Um, but dude, this was bad. I had high hopes for Patchy Mix, and I get it. Yeah, he stepped in on like a couple like weeks notice or a couple days notice or whatever. But he literally sat there like this the whole entire fight. The whole entire fight. He just sat there and was taking shots from Mario Baptista. He made Mario Baptista look absolutely amazing on the feet, which Mario Baptista really is not. And Mario Baptista got it done. All props to Mario Baptista. Whatever they do next is whatever they do next. I don't care for both of these dudes right now because that was crazy. On to these two blockheads. Kelvin the Fridge Gastelum versus Joe the Cop Piper. Um this fight this fight if you're a Kelvin Gastelum fan, I know this fight scared you because Joe Piper knocked him down a couple times. And it was good. It was a good performance from Joe Piper somewhat. Once that third round hit, like you could tell that they were both completely winded. Um but it was good. It was an all it was a good performance from Joe Piper. He got a decision. Um I thought he was gonna starch Kelvin Gastelum. I thought it was gonna happen in the first round. If you watch the fight, like legitimately, it looked like Kelvin Gastelum was done. But got through it, and Joe Pyfer ended up winning by decision. Good on Joe Pyfer. Feed him to some upcoming prospect that would absolutely starch him. Thank you very much. I can't stand Joe Pyfer. On to this fight here. Hayla Harrison versus Juliana Pena. Now, this fight had a lot of implications going into it. Because whoever won this fight is fighting Amanda Nunes. We don't know when, but Kayla Harrison looked great in this fight. It looked really good for her. I'm happy to say that Kayla Harrison is the new champion. Juliana Pena was she's a disgrace to the women's bantamweight division. I'm gonna be honest. She's not. If she would have stayed champion, it wouldn't have been a good look for them whatsoever. Um, but yeah, I'm happy to say that Kayla Harrison is the champion. She locked in, I think it was a head and arm, like an arm triangle, I think it was, and she made Pena tap. She was squeezing the ever living life out of Juliana Pena. Pena tapped, and we have a new champion in Kayla Harrison. She called Amanda Nunez in. They were respectful, and I can't wait to see that fight. This is actually a women's fight. I'm very like excited to see. I'm telling you, Kayla Harrison, Amanda Nunez, um, Valentina Shevchenko, and Zhang Wei Li. Those are four names right there that I'm actually pretty excited to see when it comes to women fights. And all four of those fighters potentially have, well, Kayla Harrison and Amanda, right? And there's a possibility that Zhang Wei Li moves up and she fights Valentina Shevchenko this year. And if that's a fight, I'm gonna be so happy to see that. You hit it here first. I'm gonna be very happy to see that fight. I can't wait if that fight does happen. On to the main event though. Merab Dvalishvili absolutely destroyed Sean O'Malley in this fight. Dude, this fight was like it that was crazy. Merab is a machine, dude. Merab Dvalishvili is a freaking a machine, man. It's so crazy. That's so crazy. Merab Dvalishvili out total strikes. He outstruck Sean. He outdid him in significant strike percentage. He took him down. Submission. He did a submission attempt, and that submission attempt submitted Sean O'Malley. Marab got a finish. Isn't that crazy? Marab Davalas really got a finish. He finished Sean O'Malley in this fight. He looked absolutely dominant. And Marab's the bantamweight GOAT. I don't care what anybody says. Marab is the bantamweight GOAT. Um, so far. He is. He is. He has really good names on his resume. the way he's doing his opponents, even though like most of them are decisions and things like that, and like he doesn't have too many finishes. Um, Marab's, he's an animal, dude. He's a beast. He's a beast, man. It's crazy. It's so crazy. Um, but Merab really is now number 2 pound for pound in the world, and I absolutely think that he deserves that. Good on Merab really. I can't wait to see him fight Corey Sandhagen because that is the next fight that I'm pretty sure they're making. But that closes out the video, man. I thank y'all so much for tuning into the video. I hope to have another video on the Usman and Buckley card with a special guest of mine, Mr. Chris Tip Moore. I will hopefully be doing a video with him for the Atlanta card this Saturday. I cannot wait. It's gonna be a good fun, video that we're gonna have. Chris is good people. He is a really good guy, really cool guy, and we're just gonna hit the ground running, man. I'm so happy to be able to say that I'm gonna be hopefully doing a video with him, and I hope y'all tune in because we're gonna be talking about a good amount of things, and I'm so happy, man. I thank y'all so much for tuning into the video. Again, I will be coming out with a video sometime this week, hopefully with Chris. And let's hit the ground running, man. I'm all done with school, other than work. Th- this is me right here, man. I thank y'all so much for like the third time. I thank y'all so much for tuning into the video. I'll see y'all very, very soon, and I promise you that I'm not gonna take like a 2, 3 week break. But I thank y'all so much. I'm out. Peace.